In our lives, things change all the time. One of Bruce Lee's sayings is the only thing constant in life is change, one of my favorites. And as things change, we're going to lose things. Even positive changes like moving to a new house or getting a new job that we really wanted is going to have the loss of, I really like that old neighborhood, or I'm going to miss my old neighbors, or my coworker was really great, that job was terrible, but bonding with them over how horrible it was and helping each other along, I'm going to miss that relationship. So even with positive changes, we tend to have loss and things that we grieve. And for me, one of the things I do to try and help when dealing with changes is changing how I think about the past. I can use it as a mine for one of two things. I can go and mine all my old resentments and wrongdoings, things that I screwed up, things that other people did to me, all the things that went wrong in my life, throw them in my backpack and huck all that weight out of the mine and carry it with me into the future. Or I can use it as a mine to go back and look for positive things. I can look for experiences that built me up and people that I loved, or I can use it to look for things I screwed up and go, okay, that kept on having this bad consequence. So I can use it for wisdom, and I can go, that didn't work, so I'm going to do it differently in the future. That thing kept on happening, so I'm going to guard against that and be ready for it, because it seems to be a pattern. So the past can be used either to amplify your pain or help you avoid pain and create more happiness and connection in the future. And it's always up to you which of those you choose.
What's happening in our lives is we have the death of an old way of life and then the birth of a new way of life. And with each death is this sense of grief or loss, or somehow there's this empty vessel of what used to be. And if I recognize, well, the down feeling is coming from a change in my life. There was a loss, somebody died, or family members are growing up and moving on. When I'm grieving from that state of loss, I'm separated. I'm separated from myself, I'm separated from the other people, and I'm separated from life. And recognizing where I'm at, then I go, oh, yeah, this is loss, change. It's maybe a death of an old way of life. But then there's this new way of life that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to, my kids growing up and them having their own families or a new job or a new project. And then I can connect to myself and connect to other people and connect to life. And even when it comes to a physical death of a loved one, I'm finding out that if I pay attention to, there's the grief of they're not here in their physical body anymore. But I have a sense now that somehow the life from here forward is going to be amazing and connecting. And I even managed to stay connected to them in the spirit world. They're just in a different form for me. So I don't miss out on the life-giving, life-nurturing, connecting aspects of grief because I'm holding life and death one in each hand and just being with both of them.